Yes, today's the day, guys. We're gonna be moving our last of our 150 broiler chickens out of the brooder. Our experimental outdoor brooder worked. We raised the chickens in here with a heat lamp for about 3 to 4 weeks. At 3 weeks, we started moving them out. We already moved out 90 chickens on grass, but we have 60 more that we need to move out of that brooder. You know, these are the growing pains of starting to sell pasture poultry. My goal is to sell 200 this year. We also just processed our first batch of chickens, which is about 50. But moving out the chickens on grass has been a challenge because we have gotten hail, we've got wind, and we have been getting a lot of rain. So if we don't start getting these chicks out of here like right now, I mean by the morning they're gonna be in water. Are you barking at me? Are you barking at me? Gotta give them their cereal this morning. We only have a few more weeks with these sausages, and then they're gonna go to their forever home. All right, birdies. Good morning, birdies. It's been 5 days since our hail incident that destroyed our garden, and maybe one day out of those 5 where the sun actually came out. Since then, it's been rainy and gloomy. So no matter if it's hailing or if it's wind or rain, you still gotta come out here and feed your animals. There's no way around it. Idaho pasture pigs, let's see what they've been doing for the last week. 1 week they've been in this spot. Now this spot, if I was to build a pond, it would be here. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. The pigs are digging a pond for me. Look at that. Putting them to work. Because we've been getting all this rain, it rushes down right here and creates kind of like a little stream. And I've noticed they've been kind of laying out in this area. So, kind of interesting, right? Maybe if you leave them in one spot long enough, they'll create you a pond. They've also been grazing the grasses. I haven't noticed any tilling, any other tilling besides that middle area there. Let's keep going. I have Zeke to feed, and we have 90 chickens up there. We need to move out these other chickens, but man, it's raining pretty good all day and for the next week. Zeke, baby. Zeke has an easy life. He has one job, and all he is just waiting for feed and waiting for Elvira to come back. Come on, Zeke. I've been switching bowls out just like that. Put a new bowl in, and then take one out. It's just a lot easier because the pigs like to be pushy. It's definitely feeling like spring lately. For a minute there, I thought spring was going to be over, and it went straight to summer. But now with all this rain, this is about right. Now that we have these 150 meat chickens, chores have been taking twice as long because we usually do maybe 60. Those are about the same amount of pigs we always do every year, and egg layers. So yeah, morning chores just a little bit longer. All right, guys. Time's up. Time's up. It's been raining non-stop, pouring down rain for the last 24 hours. And the last of our meat chickens, we're using this chicken tractor for them. There's 60 in here. We already moved out 90 of them. So last of our 150 chickens. But the problem with that is what we have now is I've been waiting for it to die down rain, but that doesn't look like it's happening. Something I did not want to do, but the rain is forcing us to get these chickens out of here because it's flooding. We're flooding here. The pine shavings are so thick, there's no way we're going to be able to move this out. So we're going to move out these chickens out in these little coops that we still have that are empty, and then wait till the rain dies down, and then we're going to move them back into this bigger chicken tractor. Yeah, we're rescuing the chickens, guys. We got to rescue them.
I mean, if we could get their waters to be over there on that side, that's where the rain flows and they won't sleep on that side. Hopefully we want them to sleep right here.
I think all the rain was just coming off of this tarp and then on the other side and then just coming right in. And then not, I mean,
they're on a hill.
Plus all the rain coming down the hill. Yeah, it's just an exceptional amount of rain right now. We did it, guys. Good job. We're all dirty.
We're so gross.
we're soaked in, I don't know, mud. But the chickens are dry. Look at them. We're gonna wait till this rain dies down. Hopefully in the morning we can move these guys out. Yeah, they're no longer in the pond. Oh boy. I've got 5 minutes and podcast time. I'm recording the podcast, so we're trying to hurry up so I can get on this podcast with the fellas. So this week has been one of those weeks where it's just raining a ton. But we had a little break in the weather where I could go pick up feed because our meat chickens, they've been going through some feed. Lots of rain all day. Picking up feed and rain do not mix because you don't want to get this feed wet. It's gonna rain again today, so we gotta get this feed in. We have chick starter feed in here because we're getting more chickens next week, and we're also getting turkeys, so we got turkey starter feed in here. Some of you new subscribers, if you haven't seen this before, having a big barn like this and concrete floors is helpful. Yeah, no tractor at this farm. And then you roll it back. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll shovel this. Takes about 3 minutes to shovel into a barrel. Locking lid, 55-gallon barrel. We'll keep the critters away and water. Wow, guys, can you believe it? We got a break from the rain. Look at this blue skies. Oh boy. It's been a doozy this last week of doing chicken workshops, putting chickens in the freezer, moving chickens out on grass. The next step is we need to move these guys out. So my outdoor experimental brooder setup that I made here worked. It worked great. The chickens look healthy. In 4 weeks, we've only lost 3 chickens in here, which is awesome. No sign of predators, no sign of critters, predators, snakes, nothing like that. So the next step is we need to move this coop out so we can move the chickens in and start running them on grass. But now we have a deep bedding system. Yeah. Plywood corners. That worked great. That was I think it was important to have these. Yeah, it's like a big poopy diaper. We're looking at a good 6 inches there. 6 inches of deep bedding. Now there's a tarp underneath this. I think if I was to do it again, I might try to do it without the tarp, but I don't know. I just thought if we had gotten a lot of rain when they were very tiny, like 2 days old, or a lot of dew and the grass would get wet, I was afraid that it would mess with the chickens because they were too little. But then after a week, could have took that tarp off. So we got the tarp, we got straw, we have 3 big bags of dry pine shavings. I'm surprised I moved it that much. Because the wheels that they came with on this particular tractor is it doesn't lift it up that high. I've adjusted the wheels many times, and I think this is about as high as it's gonna go. And the hold up is this corner. Just super thick. It's not gonna want to drag or hop over that. The ground is super soaked. Now, if I had 2 more chicken tractors, I'd probably leave this here and just make that a brooder. But I don't. Oh, look at this. The tire came off. This is all rubber tire. Oh man. So this is a solid rubber. This is the worst. Man. So we've had everything in my power to try to move these chickens out on grass. We got hail, rain, wind, this tire. There we go. There we go. What? Zip ties. Yeah. Zip ties wins again. I believe in zip ties. That was easier than expected. Look at that. So you work it, and as you work it, add a zip tie. Add a zip tie so it doesn't pop back out, and keep going. Yeah, I'm just setting it up so that way we can start bringing the chickens in. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Yeah, guys, we're doing it. Persevere, guys. Keep going. We still got a little creek flowing. I see water moving right here. So I try not to put them in standing water. Hey, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be in there? No. Don't get her confused with the Cornish cross. That's one of our best egg layers. All right, the next step is we have all this bedding, chicken bedding. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's one way to kill some grass. All right, leave a comment. Best way to turn this into compost. We're starting here, and then this is pretty much the flattest area of our property. Now, whenever someone visits our property for a workshop or to pick up chickens or something, the first thing they always say is, man, your land is not flat. The first thing they say is, man, your land is not flat, and it's not. I don't know if you can see it in the videos, but it is not flat. But this is the flattest part because this is a big coop. And that's one thing I'm a little worried about, that is that it's gonna be hard to move on this not flat land. We're gonna give it a go this year, and we're gonna continue to move them along for the next 4 weeks. And then my goal is to use that same coop for our turkeys that are coming in 4 weeks. Oh boy. 60 meat chickens in here. Still need to set up their feeder and water. This is not their permanent setup. I just put it in there for now. And then, you know, because I like to maybe have a trough system in here or something where as I move this tractor, everything will move. So I don't have to take these out every single time I move them. Chickens on grass, finally. They'll be double the size in 4 more weeks, halfway home. These guys will be in freezer camp 4 more weeks. My goal is to sell 200 pasture raised poultry chickens this year from our farm. So we're almost there. We're getting there, guys. But look at that. Nothing more satisfying than chickens on grass. Yeah.